need to take in terms of what the names of these things are. But it's a very simple idea, and just explanation, and it's just an elaboration of this specific topic. And what is that? It's a have pronoun. So you'll notice at the end of chapter 7, have pronoun, what that is if you notice at the end of the word, there is a small little ha in the form of a flag. Small little ha, with that sort of thing. That is known as ha dhamir in Arabic. Ha dhamir, that is known as in English. Ha pronoun. Pronoun word, whenever it says he or she, these are the things, what will happen is it's going to be recited a certain way. It will always be given a certain symbol. Why is it given that symbol? You'll learn that here. There's some exceptions to the rule as well. That we'll also learn about here in this chapter. That is in the Quran. The majority of the times, what will be the harakah on the ha? That. And then also, how will it be recited? Vertical. And G. And also, if you're stopping on it, how will it be recited? If you're going to continue with it, how will it be recited? And if it has a certain exception in the Quran, what will that look like? And you will know those exceptions as well. So you can record those exceptions, and you'll know that whenever you see that exception, then this is how you recite it. And alhamdulillah, what the foundations and for the shuyukh or the ulama have done is that in the text, the mushaf that you have, they've written down the proper harakah there. So you don't need to do any type of calculation or any method or any type of derivation or anything. You don't have to do anything by yourself. It's already there. But for you as the students of the Quran, this is just for you to understand why is that the case? Why is that written this way? Why is it written this other way? Because we know the general trend of this and why is it written this way. Why is this change here? That's the only thing. So you are aware and you have the knowledge. So this is the general at the beginning of this. The long have pronoun at the end of the word will be, well, this is how it's written. This is a ha. The ha has a kasra, right? Or you have, or the short, you have the kasra, alif mid saghira, or ya mid saghira, or it's called, you have, when you say kasra, or you have your urtifish, you have two different types of maddas. It'll be recited with a madda. Okay? To denote elongation. You will stop. You will, whenever you see this ha in the word of in the words of the Quran, you will give these two categories. You'll give it either a standing kasra or upside down dhamma, and that will emphasize that there is a stretch here. Okay, either e sound or u sound. You'll stretch it though. E or who. The reason why that is because sometimes the people, those ulama scholars, when they've written the text in the mushaf, they have taken out the ya. They have taken out the ya, or they have taken out the wow, just for the sake of space and for the explanation of what the words are and how they should be recited. To make things clear, they have put in abbreviations. They have put in abbreviations. So this stands for ha with a kasra, and then over here there should be a ya sakin. Okay? Or this is a ha with a dhamma, and over here should be a waw sakin. Okay? But they've eliminated those letters and just given you this symbol, small abbreviation, to show you that this is as if you have a ya sakin associated with it, and this is to show that there's a waw sakin associated with it. And so you'll stretch those two.
Hidden waw, yeah.
Hidden waw, yeah. Hidden waw and hidden ya. So this is the type of thing that you will see in the Quran. So if ha, with an inverted dhamma or a long vertical kasra, is preceded and or followed by a vowel letter, it will be recited with a very important certain term here that you will learn for the first time hopefully. This is called Silah. So this is a very interesting Arabic word, and it means to elongate. It will mean to elongate, but in a certain way. What does it mean here? It's an elongation with a hidden vowel, hidden ya or a hidden waw. That specific term is given silah, meaning to explain that there is a stretch here, there's a ya here, there's a waw here, hidden, but you will stretch it. So this is a very specific term, silah. And it's pronounced by all the experts of all the different types of qurra that are out there and all the different ulama of different recitation types. Right. So so all of the ulama agree that whenever this happens, where there is a ha and it has a standing kasra or it has an upside down inverted dhamma, you will recite it with stretch, and it's not a regular mad, or else you could call it mad, right? But here is an emphasis to explain to you, okay, there's a hidden wow, there's a hidden ya here. We've eliminated it for you just to make it easier and less clutter, less letters. Maybe if you want to call it that way, however you want to look at it. But the explanation here is that an abbreviation is given here so that you can understand why is an abbreviation here. What's going on here? Why are we stretching it here? So Silah means elongation. And the elongation is equal to 2 halakah or 1 half. 2 fingers, the amount of time it takes for you to lift up 2 fingers, same idea. The elongation equals 2 halakah or 1 half.
भाई कहीं पे नहीं भी होता है ना कोई कंडीशन ना कहीं पे नहीं भी
होता है।
हाँ,
तो ये एक्सेप्शंस यहाँ बताएगा जी, यहाँ पर आगे जाकर इंशाल्लाह एक्सेप्शंस भी बताए जाएंगे ताकि आपको जो है ये बताओगे यहाँ क्यों नहीं होता है। That's what I'm saying. यहाँ पर that's the reason why it has this chapter and that's why the book covers it as well. It's that you understand what are the exceptions, why this happens, what is the reason behind this, and what are the exceptions and why do they come. समझ में आ रहा है उर्दू में बताएं?
हाँ उर्दू में
बताएं। तो यहाँ पर ये बात है कि अगर हा जो आखिरी में वर्ड में आता है, अगर कभी जो हा से आए गोल सी हा जो होती है, अगर उसके नीचे कभी आप देखेंगे कि जो है खड़ी ज़ेर होगी या उल्टी पेश, तो जब वो आए तो उसको जो है हम उसको जो है स्ट्रेच करेंगे, उसको जो है उसको लंबा करके खींचेंगे उसको, ताकि हा के साथ ही या हू आएगी। तो इसको जो कहते हैं सिला, और ये सिला का जो है आप जो है यूनिक एक्सप्लेनेशन ये है कि चूँकि यहाँ पर या आ रही है या साकिन या वाव साकिन, उसको निकाल कर उसको हटाकर वो खड़ी ज़ेर लगा दिया है हमने या जो है पेश, ताकि आपको जो है पता चले कि यहाँ पर एक स्ट्रेच करना है, यहाँ पर जो है उसको जो है खींचना है। तो ये हर जो है सारे कुर्रा यही इससे जो है मुत्तफ़िक़ है कि इसको इसी तरह से पढ़ना चाहिए। Silah means, so this is explanation of that. Here is the explanation जो बता रहे थे ना। Silah means not just mud. अगर मद कहना चाहते थे तो मद ही कहते हैं, पर ये मैं नहीं कह रहे, ये कह रहे हैं सिला। सिला के जो खास एक जो है एक माने है, और ये है ये कि silah means to pronounce a dhamma with an addition of a sakin wow. ये जो नहीं दिख रहा है ना आपको वाव, उसके बाद ये इस वजह से है कि उन्होंने हटा दिया उसको, मगर यहाँ पर वाव साकिन exists. Grammar में, Arabic grammar में, उसके अल्फाज में, the way that the word exists in the Quran, the way that it should be recited is with the वाव साकिन, और वो हटा दिया उसको और इस तरह से abbreviate कर दिया उसको in this अलावा, मगर उसके खास नाम दिया है वो है सिला। सिला का नाम देकर वो ये बताने चाह रहे हैं आपको ये कि उन्होंने खाली ये हा को एक दम्मा डालकर ये वाव साकिन हटा दिया है, मगर ये आपको अब इस तरह से अब ये नहीं लिखा जाएगा, हा पे अब उल्टी पेश आ जाएगा। You'll have an upside down dhamma, an inverted dhamma, and that's going to replace this waw sakin and the dhamma to emphasize the stretch as well as the presence of an invisible waw sakin. Invisible. So there are two different types of conditions. कभी इस तरह से आएगा कि जो है कसरा खड़ी ज़ेर होगी या उल्टी पेश। तो ये उल्टी पेश आएगी तो इस वजह से आएगी है इसलिए कि यहाँ पर एक वाव साकिन था, मगर उन्होंने चेंज कर दिया उसको, और उसको जो है दम्मा के साथ उसको खींचना पड़ेगा उसको। और यहाँ पर कभी this happens, so you have to recite the kasra with an addition of a what? Sakin ya. As in he. तो यहाँ पर जो या था या साकिन उसको हटा दिया उन्होंने, तब जो यहाँ पर या साकिन रहा नहीं, मगर उसके साउंड जो बरकरार रहेगा, वो उसको चेंज नहीं करेंगे आप। और चूंकि जो है visible to the reader, उन्होंने जो एक symbol डाल दिया है, मगर the symbol represents something. What does it represent? It means stretching, of course, elongation. मगर उसके साथ it's an explanation of why they have eliminated the sound here. Just an emphasis कि जो है ना stretching के साथ they're just trying to show you that they have deleted or they have taken out a certain letter. What letter? Either a ya sakin or a waw sakin. That's what the emphasis here. Silah is a specific term to define that. Not just an elongation, but also the explanation that ये या से हटा दिया गया है और ये वाव साकिन को हटा दिया गया है, or it's been replaced with an upside down dhamma. So ये बिल्कुल, it's not just going to be a regular dhamma anymore. ये जो होगा एक stretched dhamma. Stretched dhamma जो है symbol ये है कि उल्टी पेश कर दिया मैंने उसको. पेश को उल्टा दिया, उलट कर उसको जो है उसको खड़ा कर दिया ताकि जो आपको पता चले कि यहाँ पर एक खास चीज करना है. The addition of ya sakin, as in he. The duration of Silah is equal to 1 measure of alif or 2 measures of a harf. So Silah के माने ये हैं. Silah means to prolong, elongate. मगर उसके साथ साथ to understand that there is a waw sakin or a ya sakin present, but it's not written. It's not written. हम उसको इस तरह से आप उसको पढ़ें.
ठीक है बेटा, वैसे भी ही तो आगे या हु तो आगे वाव ना वैसे भी आ गया ना हु और या.
यकीनन वो it's a given कि जो ऐसा होता है. मगर क्यों होता है ये हम खास explanation दे रहे हैं.
Right.
कि ये क्यों आ रहा है इस तरह से, क्यों होता है. बेशक होता है इसी तरह से, मगर जो मुझे emphasis ये
कुरान की इसमें तस्वीर ध्यान से.
हाँ कि क्यों. तो explanation भी दिया है मैंने. वहाँ से ये दो एग्जांपल्स है. ये लिखा हुआ है इस तरह से. कुरान में आप ऐसे दिखा जाएगा. You'll see it in the Quran in this way, but this is in brackets in the parentheses. You'll see what is really going on.
Right.
What is the real situation here? अच्छा, यहाँ लिखा तो यहाँ पर यह है कि बात सभी हा खड़ी से ही मीम तो थमा, right? So मीम तो vowel, यहाँ पर भी मीम तो vowel है यहाँ पर, और आका है यहाँ पर. You see the khari here, but it's not the sound of a kasra. Khari means elongation. That's number 1, and number 2, hidden. या जी. इसे खड़ी ज़ेर के साथ हरकत या आएगी. You'll always connect the two, ya sakin and khari zer. They'll always be together. And then here, uti pesh and dhamma, wa sakin. That's what you're going to emphasize. That's what you're going to have the connection. The pair. Well, this will be the pair all the time. It will never be vice versa with any other letter. Ya sakin will always be connected and emphasized with this symbol here, which is khari zer. And then this waw sakin will always be connected with this symbol here, which is uti pesh. So that will be bihi malakut.
Right?
If they wanted to, yeah, we just look at it. Because they're trying to show you here that they're going to put the vowel here, but over here they're going to take it out. So here will be the ha sawan. The ya sakin will not be here, and you'll have this the standing kasra instead. Bihi malakut. In reality, in the Quran and in the Arabic language, this is what it means. This is why this is how it's written. Bihi malakut. They have eliminated and it disappeared. They had dissolved the ya sakin and they have kasra here. So they've changed it, manipulated it, and emphasized it and shortened the letter, the word here, to just be this long and with a standing kasra instead of the regular kasra. That's the example there. And over here, lahu. Over here, it's an upside down dhamma to emphasize that there is a waw sakin here. This should be lahu aqibatu. Lahu aqibatu. Why? Because in reality, it's written this way. यहाँ पर एक वाव साकिन था, मगर उन्होंने उसको हटाकर इस तरह से एक उल्टी पेश डाल दिया पर, ताकि आपको जो एम्फसाइज हो कि यहाँ पर वाव साकिन है. लहू आक़िबतु. लहू आक़िबतु. तो मिला के पढ़ेंगे आप तो लहू आक़िबतु. लहू आक़िबतु. इस वजह से कैसे यहाँ पर अलिफ मद्दा है. There's alif, before that there's a fatha. It fulfills the requirements of alif madda. Fatha hai usse pehle, so that's why you recite it with a stretch over here too. Lahu aqibatu. पढ़िए. Lahu aqibatu. Lahu you'll see like this, और सिखाया भी इसी तरह से गया है, right? शुरू से कि हम stretching. This class is just explaining why. Why is stretching? This is explanation here. कि यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? Silah हो रहा है. Silah हो रहा है. Silah को जब आप किसी बताएंगे तो माशाल्लाह you'll be knowledgeable. You'll say, you won't just say stretching. You'll say Silah. It's not clear. What's Silah? You'll say it's a stretch as well as the elimination of a hidden ya sakin over here and a waw sakin over here. So this is generally the way that it is written. Generally. इसलिए कि in the Quran there are some exceptions. As always, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala being most merciful has explained to us, even in the language itself, that not everything is black and white. There are some exceptions. Just like in life. हर एक चीज में लाजमी यही करना है नहीं. लाजमी तो जरूर है, फौर तो दिया गया है. मगर अगर कुछ मसला हो तो इस तरह से भी हो सकता है. Right? There are always going to be exceptions for everyone. It's like everyone's different. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam has explained that to us that life is doable and everyone can handle it. आप अगर नमाज अपने खड़े रहकर नहीं पढ़ सकते हैं तो एक्सेप्शन है आपके लिए. अगर आराम में मसला है बैठ के पढ़ सकते हैं आप. But of course, given the right criteria, exceptions हैं ताकि जो ना रोज ना पढ़े. There are exceptions in life, there are exceptions in the Quran to show that there's always going to be something or the other. तो यहाँ पर generally ये होता है, मगर there's an exception here. Exception ये है कि कभी ऐसा भी हो सकता है. And that, inshallah, we will learn about next class. Inshallah, next Saturday. Inshallah. And what I'm going to do today is I don't have the sheet. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to write down your names. I'll just write down.